Understand, it's a makeshift
It's a makeshift
studio. Ready?
Yeah, niko ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Hi guys, welcome back to the Champs Podcast, our home of banter and diaspora conversations. So nimesahau kupause TV na play upstairs.
Maybe ita capture sound.
Aya.
Yeah. Anza. Mbona imeanza? Kwani kuipause?
I think need to play next. Aya. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello guys, and welcome back to the Champs Podcast, our home of banter and diaspora conversations. I am your host Brenda Bor, and today on the pod I have a gym shark, a beautiful girl, a content creator, once a podcast. I don't know if you are coming back. Eddie Jaito.
Thank you so much.
Makofi ya Edwina.
Saseni. So, thank you so much for inviting me.
You're welcome.
Nimengoja hii
Kweli?
podcast. And I
You're
was like,
lying.
yeah. For real? For
Mbona
real?
kuniambia?
You do?
Why
I
did
think
you
it
have to
came
wait
in
for me
between.
to look for you?
No, but I think it came in between our conversation.
Yeah.
So, and it came at the right time. Maybe it was waiting for the right time for
Maybe
me
it was
to
waiting
come.
for the right time, yeah. I remember when we last met, you were going to Kenya.
Yes, I was going to Kenya. Oh,
Habari ya nyumbani?
nyumbani kuko salama. Aki muende nyumbani, guys.
Are you talking to me?
Just go. By the way, I'm not talking to you. Ujaenda home?
Feels
Just
like you're
go
speaking
home.
directly to me.
But I think with you, you've had your parents here. So to me, it felt like a therapy. It felt like a stress reliever, like something that I just needed. I needed to reset. So home was beautiful. 1 month, but it felt like a week.
Oh, I can imagine.
It felt like a week.
How was your schedule at home, and how is it different from how you schedule your day here?
Oh my God. I was so grumpy at everything when I got home, because here you're used to routine, you're used to doing this, you're used to putting on your safety belt, unaingia kwa gari unapata mzai, hata hajavaa safety belt, mzai, but vaa belt, you know? Then another thing is waking up, mindset yako imezoea unaamka unafaa kuenda shift unafaa kuenda mahali. Then you're just waking up and like, okay, maybe it's because I had a week of rest. Like I was not
didn't do much.
going for vacations. I wasn't visiting family. I just wanted to stay at home with my family. So I would wake up, maybe nimesaidia na kazi kidogo. Kuna video pia uliona nilikuwa nadondoa mahindi ya ng'ombe. So it just felt just those small things that we used to do. Ilikuwa ina feel like it's just it's a golden moment. Kukula managu, kukula mito.
Mito ni nini?
Mito ni mboga, ni mboga tu fulani iko na matawi kidogo.
Kimitia. Kimitia ndo mnafadisha ile.
Kimitia sini dudu.
Ni dudu, but hiyo mboga inaitwa hivyo pia. Kwani kwa Kikale mnaitaje? Mitiat. I mean mitiat. Mama wangu anaipenda, mimi I hate that mboga. Ni kali but ni mboga hivi endelea tu.
Matawi tatu hivi. Unaona? So then another thing is like, unaona ile mzai anataka wakupikie chapo, sikuwa na psych na chapo. Nataka nikule ugali, nikule mala, food, homemade food. Yeah, but then after that, like, enda home pia kama umejipanga, unajua unaenda unafanya nini, hii wiki unafanya nini. But I think it's with me, nimezoea routine. Like, najua first week I'm doing this, second week I'm doing that. Now, if anything just breaks my routine, inanisumbua sana. I just get grumpy, blah, blah, blah. So, kwa inafika mahali my mama ananiambia, hey, relax. Uko Kenya,
you're doing too much.
Yeah, relax.
I was going to ask you, kama unatuambia we know what we are going to do. Me and I'm going to relax. Do I need to plan myself? Sinaje tunaenda tu kuchill.
Unajua utachoka juu umezoea kuwa unatoka unaenda mahali. But sasa I rested for 1 week in which I felt so good. You know, I was not grumpy at all. But in between the next week that I know I should be going somewhere. Alafu nimeoga, niko ready, then someone else is late. Not even late for an hour or two. Like, ilikuwa tutoke asubuhi, tumetoka saa 6. So na feel like
inachokesha.
Umewaste siku, unaona? Ningekuwa nimefika kwa aunti yangu fulani, sijui nimekula miwa, nimeingia kwa mwingine, sijui nimekula ni like na saa hizo maybe umepanga siku moja unaenda Ocha. Na Ocha kwetu ni it's far from Kapsabet. So una drive unajua leo nitacover auntie 1 2 3. But sasa you end up not even covering all of them and you spill over. So
is it ever enough though?
It is never enough actually. So but at the end of the day, just having a chat with them, it's something good. Yeah. Those people visit kila mtu, you just visit what you can. Just go for whatever you can. And make sure you have fun yourself.
Nitaka kukuuliza mtu anaenda anafaa kuwa na roughly how much starter? Considering kwanza you don't go to the clubs, ndio? So you do Edwina. No, my sister I want apple juice. I'm
Kwani
like
ukienda club unaenda kukunywa?
When you kunywa pase, but it's
sikunywi.
Mtoto unajua venye nimeficha drink zangu saizi kwa pale chini sana. I'm like Edwina is coming, bro.
I drink but
serve apple juice.
Hapana, see, I'm not a perfectionist of like cut off alcohol, cut off everything. Just take bits and bits of everything. I drink wine. I drink like I have days that I know hii siku nimekunywa kabisa. The next few days I'll be working on like reducing cutting those calories zenye nili.
Mbona umeinsist intentionally on an alcoholic drink leo?
I've had a lot of sugars yesterday, so I'm trying to. Yeah.
We'll get to you and breaking down all the sugars. So when you're going home, for someone
so roughly with
cause a dame. Do you know? Apparently, me brother alikuwa niambia for Charlie, you know it's so much. You can't go asking for money. Wanna depend wewe, but Sisi probably it's.
I don't think whether it doesn't matter whether you are a lady or Charlie. At the end of the day wanajua umetoka majuu na uko na pesa. So make sure you like don't be so much of a giver when you go home, because you will spend and you will keep calling for more pockets.
Na tutakulenga.
By the way tutakulenga. Tutakwambia by the way sijalipwa hii wiki shifts hazikuingiana. So roughly, because life Kenya size is expensive, but one thing I want to tell you, people still go shopping. Okay, it is expensive than the way you left home, but people still shop. Watu bado wanakula. At the end of the day, they survive and they'll wake up and go to their workplaces. So their life didn't end when you came here. So don't try and get the lifestyle that you have here and take it back home. So live by their means, because at the end of the day, it's you, but you need to give a parcel that you can give. So roughly maybe 600k is okay for you.
So we are speaking at 700 to 8k apple.
Yeah,
7 to 8k.
Like 500 to 8k, so it should be good. If you're going for inategemea pia, because with me I don't see the need of you being here for freaking 3 years or 5 or 10. Then you go home and you don't even spend at a 50k ama at a 70k on yourself. Go on a vacation. You need it. Go on a vacation. Take yourself out. It doesn't have to be usifeel like umeenda out peke yako umesahau siblings wako umesahau. No, you can take one of them, or maybe you can go with your parents, you know, or just pick one or two and don't feel like you're being selfish. No. Na ukiona iweze pia kama uko na familia kubwa pia
usiforce issue.
Wewe amka na useme mimi nimeenda tafuta tu ka story. Wewe
uko na mabeshte zako.
Uko na mabeshte zako.
Ni realize December wa Kenya mlikuwa wengi home.
Tulikuwa wengi.
Oh my God.
Na we went with most of my friends, so like we teamed up. Na tukajiambia kumaliza hii story tulivisit our parents. Tulizungukiana, then after that we were like bye. We went on a vacation.
Manze, I was so jealous.
You were so jealous.
I have to admit, nilimute wase wengi wenye walikuwa Kenya. Hata bado sijawa unmute.
Please get them back.
Niko na wivu. Please get them back. Nilimute watu. I'm about to name drop, but I will unmute you guys, but there are people I just could not. Na si wivu. I'm just like, bro, why am I not doing this? No, I was just like questioning myself, like, mbona hata mimi nisiende? So I think I'll definitely go in April. Hata mangu aliniambia, man, I'll pay for your flight if I have to.
Go home. It's so good. And I came back like So unaona you're coming back, you're so fresh, you don't have a lot of thoughts. You are even having a conversation with someone and you're so calm. Man, nakwambia before niende home. Hey, my mind was so much in a marathon. I was talking 20 items in 10 minutes because there's stress of visa, there's stress of moving, there's stress of work, there's stress of family, like the stress of everything. Unakaa unajiambia napiga shift lakini hata sina life.
Hata uone,
Unaona? Na maybe like I'm showing up, I need to meet someone but I cannot show up because nimekuwa offered a shift, or maybe zime collide. And if you're someone who have friends and friends of different categories, because I'm that kind of person. I have friends that they cannot be friends, and I have friends who can be friends, so different categories, and I cannot say let's all meet up. Yeah. So I need to create, hata kama ni breakfast. I've realized most of my morning hours with most of my friends, they work a lot. Because if you're not working in the morning, mbona unalala kwa nyumba doing nothing? Let's meet up, do something. So coming back, imekuwa poa.
Ili kurelieve. What are your best memories of you back at home?
Best memories is like recreating gamings with my niece and nephew and my younger cousins, my family. Yani hadi kuona madhe na mzae wana join hizo games, like it felt, you know, that inner child.
It brought the family together.
It brought the family together. Then another thing is like having to cook most of the dishes, because my niece and nephew, they're like, tunaonanga unapika broccoli, unapika broccoli, nataka salmon. Then one of them was like, nataka cheese. Only to buy the cheese that is like, hata sijawahi onja. Ni mbaya. Sasa umespend how much? 1,000.
Cheese ni mbaya. Cheese iko na special
Kenya ni mbaya. Hapana. Cheese, I think juu nilianza kukula cheese nikiwa Australia. But cheese yenye tulibuy, neighbors.
Mngejuhudia from maziwa.
From zero, yeah. So, like, hizo moments, celebrating Christmas the biggest way that hatujawahi fanya. So najua we created so much memories. Going to studio, dressing up and taking photos with my family. Ilikuwa poa. Then having, I think part of my family na I keep private. So so na keep my family private. So acha tu mimi nikuwe loud because I've chose that life, but with them it's more private.
They didn't choose that life.
No. So I keep it private because social media, it can be harmful and at the same time beautiful. So
iko na mambo yake.
Si hata wewe unajua.
I know. Like hata saizi nimeamka tu, like I was randomly on a live yesterday on TikTok and someone clip some part, ameweka caption ingine, it was not, you know, like they've picked this little video out of context. Now it's just trending for all the wrong reasons. But then when you to this is the life you chose. So if I had dragged someone else into this life and then now
how will they take it? How will they take it?
Yeah.
So like I've chose to keep my family private for that reason. So at least we have memories by us, we just remaining with us, but not me putting them outside. Some I could post on Instagram story, and that is it, because I know Instagram story will just last for 24 hours and that's it. The remaining of the items, that's all. I'll keep it private. Unless they are happy to, but no now.
So we've spoken about you going back to Kenya, but what was we should probably touch a little about your first initial process to come to Australia.
Me kuja Australia, I think life ilikuwa imefika place ingine, na kana jiambia hii gari nadai sidhani I will not buy with this 254 economy. So nikaanza process. I was the first one in my family kufikiria kutoka kwenda majuu. So and I did building construction technology. Mjengo, mimi mtu wa mjengo. And life haikuwa ina life. So I worked with Jumia Kenya. I want to mention the title of what I was doing, but I worked with Jumia in Eldoret, Kapsabet, part of Kitale. So I used to travel a lot. Then ikafika mahali, I'm looking at the statistics, Jumia is not doing well. and the situation is not giving, and I was getting tired again of the job because it got to a point I'm like, no, this is not me. No. And you're not growing at the end of the day because ukiona every 6 months you're not even, there's no growth.
How old were you at this point and you're already thinking? Like, are you naturally that type of a person who...
I think niko naturally hivo. Juu nakuanga nimefikiria after goals after every 6 months. I'm much more of a reflective person and a visual person. So I will have a picture of myself back then and I'll compare, and I'm like, I can have a photo of one place na nitakwambia ikuwa hapa, nitakuwa pale. So thinking of that, I'm like, okay, mambo haiendi. Nikajipata nime apply for passport kidogo, nimeanza process ya kuja Australia, and I was lucky. It only took me 2 months to process everything. Like kuanza process, then I went to my parents and I'm like, okay, so niko na hii pesa na naenda Australia.
Ulikuwa na pesa?
Nilikuwa na kiasi. Nilikuwa na kiasi.
You are a good daughter, man. Say your dad must have been very proud.
Nilikuwa na kiasi. So nikaambia my dad, okay, so nimeapply shule, nimepata shule 4 and I've opted for this one. So nilipata offer letters a lot, kadhaa. And I'm like, I'm going to Australia. And my dad is like, are you sure? I'm like, Dad, nimekuambia mara kadhaa nataka kutoka Kenya. Hii maisha hapa hapana. Kaniambia, si utafuta hata kazi ufunze. Nikamwambia mimi 15k si salary yangu. It's not my salary.
That's not my portion.
It's not my portion. And it's not to brag, but when you know your value, you just have to work for it.
Yeah.
Mimi nikatoka, tache mzae ka list ya options wenye wanakuambianga school fees, then next thing, blah blah blah. My dad doesn't understand. Hakuwa anaelewa anything. Akaniambia, okay, acha nifikirie. Got home, my mom and sister wame team up, wananiongelesha, wananiambia, uko sure?
Uko sure naenda Australia?
Uko sure nataka kwenda Australia? So, yeah. Ikakuwa a pull and push hadi wakaona. I remember my brother akinipigia simu akaniambia, like chaos at home because everyone doesn't want you to go.
What was the challenge? Why did they want you to go?
You know, unaona ile, like I think it's the thing that you've always been close to your family so much. Alafu they are saying that, what do you want to go and do in Australia? And I was brought up in a family that were they're into, like, I believe more into business or something, like it's a white collar job kind of household, very strict household. So na mimi nilikuwa mtu nilidefer everything. Campus nilikuwa na piga biz pale UOE. Nilikuwa nauza vitu. Niliuza crepes. Nilikuwa napika crepes. Lakini nimechosaka.
Sagana. Sagana.
Hapana, Sogomo.
Nilikuwa nakujanga Sogomo.
So, like, literally nilikuwa napika makriba nauza na supply kwa mashops. Then nakumbuka kuna time lecturers walienda strike, sikuenda home. So mimi with my family nikakuwa disowned for about 4 months or 6.
Because you didn't go home.
Because I didn't go home. Yeah. Wakaniuliza, just have to choose shule ama biashara. Nikaona na hii pesa kidogo sita manage kulipa school fees. Nikaenda home kidogo for a weekend and I came back. So I was trying to, I want to get myself to, like, get out of that and maybe waelewe at some point. So wakaona huyu msichana si mtu wako, she's always doing something.
She knows what she wants.
But it wasn't the case up until sasa my dad akaona, by the way, she's serious. And akaambia my mom, like, I think she's into it. And that's when I realized a character, something with my dad. He's someone who wants you to really, he wants to be sure that you really want something, then atakusupport. Nikajipata airport.
Kabla hata ya airport, why Australia?
Why Australia? Actually, I didn't want to come to Australia. Nilikuwa nataka kwenda Canada. Then
Canada?
Yes.
Nisikia mtu ame dream kwenda Canada.
Nilikuwa nataka kwenda Canada because napenda ku travel, which is kinda someone will be critical how ume travel how far, but life happens, guys.
Ume travel how far in Australia?
Yes, that's the thing.
How many states have you been to in Australia?
I've been to 3 or 4 for now.
That's something.
Yeah, 4.
Umebakisha wapi?
Nimebakisha Sydney, hopefully next month.
Ujaienda Sydney?
Sijaenda Sydney.
Cut the camera. She's lying. Sidhani kuna mtu anaishi Melbourne ajaenda Sydney.
Okay, kama Canberra ni Sydney. Sijaenda Sydney for real. Nimeenda Brisbane, nimefika Adelaide, nimefika Perth. Which was the other one? Oh, na niko Melbourne.
Sydney jirani.
Okay, mimi nataka nikienda mahali siendi kama venye tulienda Perth. I think we met in Perth.
Oh, you were there for rugby sevens?
Yes, I was there for, not just for rugby sevens. I went there nikijua.
But that was our first time.
That was our first time.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was my first time going to Perth, and I need to explore it.
Significant.
So nili make sure nime explore a lot. Although Perth 4 days was not enough, but I was happy nili managed to explore most of it. So the same thing to other states. So
okay, you should go to Sydney. I'm begging you to go.
I'm going to Sydney.
You know me, I've lived in Sydney. I think I go to Sydney every
Often.
I go to Sydney a lot. Your opera house, you need to see the opera house.
Yes, that's the thing. So yeah.
But don't live in Sydney.
Sikupoa.
Sipendi. But the Kenya mna survive Sydney. How are you doing it? Tell us on the comment section.
Okay.
So you didn't want Australia?
I didn't want Australia. Nilikuwa nataka Canada because I can travel so many countries when I'm in Canada.
100%.
Than being here, you'll have to spend heaps of money unless you're going to Asia.
Yeah. Even that. I mean, we don't have a bordering country,
you know. So I was like, Canada, naweza fika US, naweza tembea the whole of Europe.
Mexico.
Yeah, you know. And I'm like, God, Cancun. So I was like, maybe Canada because
by the way, you know, you're very right. I'm thinking, I'm sure ningekuwa nimetembea Europe mzima. Come to think about it, you're actually very right.
The other day, we were looking at Europe tour na mabeshte yangu. How much you gonna spend?
It's expensive.
It's expensive. Na ukitaka ku escape winter in Australia to go to Europe, it's expensive.
Because it's summer for them.
It's summer for them.
So of course the prices are high.
The prices are high. So it is what it is. We have to spend to go to Europe. Anyways.
Probably go around winter and actually experience snowfall. Because hapa we don't.
You know what? Unaona that Christmas in New York.
Like, you know, exactly like them. The experience.
Christmas in New York is what I want.
I have never seen any Christmas movie yenye haina snow.
Na
sisi hapa inakuwa jua iko 46 degrees.
Bonnie M. Feliz Navidad.
Imagine.
Jeez.
No, I think we need to experience that before we actually go to heaven.
Yeah.
If you are going.
I need to experience that before I even have kids because it's going to be more expensive to travel with a kid. Because traveling na mtoisi ni up to 2 years when it's free. Then from there you have to.
But even before 2 years sasa ndio mtoto anasumbua zaidi.
Anasumbua sasa hawezi travel.
Analia na uja analia nini. Watu kwa ndege wanaangalia tu pia always thinking. That's by the way ndio fear yangu sana na
could travel with kids. But I think we'll just tutazoea. Unajua tujafika huko so tutazoea.
Babaka atakuwa billionaire anyway so tutakuwa kwa
amen.
Private jet. I mean,
please tap on that.
If you're a billionaire and you're watching, hit our DMs.
Our DMs, both of us.
If you don't have money, do not. Okay.
So yeah, tulikuwa wapi? So
nini kakufanya Australia sa finally?
So finally niko na process ya kwenda Canada was very long and I didn't have time that much time. Kajambia I'm going to Australia. So then deciding, looking at the weather, like imagine a little research. I was living in Melbourne when I'm still in Kenya. Like I researched everything and everyone. Like, and then I decided I think it's Melbourne. So
Melbourne's the place to be.
Melbourne is the best place to be because mi sipendi joto naye. Po zi.
But Melbourne, Melbourne haina joto.
Haina joto. Melbourne, like most people who come to Melbourne, they say it's cold. So I prefer the weather here.
Because unaweza jifunika.
Unaweza jifunika, you can dress. I love winter fashion pia. So I'm like, unaweza
tafuta kijana ya mtu akupe joto. I am not clapping to that.
When umesema, so that is
When umefurahia, I'm like, okay, I see you, girl. I see you.
Some ideas.
December is happening. When ulienda home Kenya too, wacha tu ni segue back to Kenya. Your parents are not like, msichana yetu.
Hey, I think my dad aliuliza before hata niende home. My dad my dad aliuliza my brother. I don't know.
I thought aliuliza direct.
My parents, I think my mom is the only person mwenye anaweza niuliza directly, but my dad goes through my brother.
Makes sense.
Yes, then my grandma, shosho yangu, nilifika kwa shosho akaniangalia, hey. Aka confirm kama kuna mtu, akaambia gogo unaangalia wapi? Sasa hizo naongea kwa Kikale, unaangalia wapi? Akaniambia ukuja na mtu? Nikamwambia kaambia mami nandie ngelen jange nandie Australia. Sasa anasema Australia. So I'm like yeah. And then
Ungemwambia anatupiga character devil wako, lakini unasoma angel zangu
hadi na post naendelea because nasoma na jambe, it's not the right by the way angels sifai kwa nasoma usiku because the mental breakdown that it can give you. You even start questioning yourself whether you want to ever get married, whether you want to ever be in a relationship, but I still believe
it's actually interesting to hear feedback from a real human. Because me who post to Adi, I'm like, bro, is it even good whatever I'm posting? Should I stop?
It is helping.
But I'm like,
at times,
should I stop?
At times it is overwhelming for someone that you're curious. Okay. Yeah, I paused at some point. Me, I feel like it's too much. I pause. I'll continue next day.
But can you imagine for you who's lived the life? You experience friendship loss, relationship nini.
Yeah.
So, but imagine I usually imagine for someone who's just 20 or 18, and now they want to know about relationships. Alafu this is their first intro to relationships.
That's the thing. Actually, there was once one of the posts, like Uli post from the NGLs, and I'm like, so if this is what is happening now, how about the 18-year-old that is getting into this world? Ama huyu mwenye anataka tu ako very much in love with life, in love with everything. They want to experience life. And I feel aje, unaona, so because it's much more of a mental development to really get into this life of relationship, friendship, a lot. It's not just like relationship of the opposite sex. It's just even female friendship, male friendship, any kind of friendship.
At a work relationship.
Even work relationship, even relationships with parents, how to deal with that. And a lot, we need to really feed our minds right. We need to know how to manage stress, manage relationship. And also, like, the thing where we find ourselves, we are guilt tripping a lot. It is never the other gender that is wrong. It is never me that is wrong or him that is wrong. Like, at the end of the day, both genders are wrong.
100%.
Yeah, at the end of the day, both genders
I think people have to take accountability.
Yeah, it does take accountability.
Especially Sisi. I'm always like, don't know, come your TikTok live and trend. I was just saying, I know, I can't believe men could actually do this, but sisi tunakuanga tumeenda hapo because sometimes I can't blame anyone because I put myself in position where I'm thinking this could have gone really terribly wrong. So kupata mse mwenye amekuwa victim, manze, sasa mimi najiuliza, mimi kadem nilikuwa nikienda hiyo bash na naona drinks, kuna ngwai, kuna nini na kuna maboy wenye labda hata siwajui, and I'm sitting and I'm drinking and I'm smoking.
And you're smoking.
Surely.
And you're even listening to the conversations.
Imagine.
The hardest part is that.
Imagine.
Like, you're part of the conversation, then something happens later.
And we are playing truth and dare, and then they dare you, like, I dare you to sit on this guy, I dare you to ride on this guy.
Yeah.
What are we? Oh my God! So hizo pombe zimeshika. Manze, hata sijui tu vile hii kitu ni ngumu.
Unajua, like me naonanga size in which it is hard with this life. Getting over a habit, kwanza as an adult, it's the hardest thing because I've seen it through my own personal life. Some shifts that has happened in my life. It's the hardest thing. And if someone is to tell me, like, when you umeniuliza if I drink, yes, I wouldn't say that ati nime forgo drinking. Like, with me, I love being around people when I feel like I want to be around them. And whenever I don't feel like, usiniforce, I won't. Unaona? So, like, getting over a habit is a process. You're going to lose friends. You're going to meet new people. At the same time, these new people will be fighting with your old habits. These new habits will be fighting with your old habits. Unafaa kuamka ufanye hii, lakini your old habit inakwambia tunafaa tupatane base tufanye nini? Tupige sherehe. Unaona?
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday, you know. Then at the end of the week or maybe the next week, unaona, life tena ina repeat kwa the same thing. You're not changing, and it gets you into depression, it gets you into binge eating, you eat a lot, you just get yourself, hata life haisongi. I don't have purpose. Unaona?
Shit, that's oh my god, that actually happens to me more times than I could care to admit.
So unaona, like, me naona pia another thing that is going on with our community is we just more of crowd following than even like our own goal. Like, we don't even abide by whatever it is that we really want for ourselves. We just go because my friend is going, or because it's a community thing. Unaona? And it's the easiest, so you don't have to think. Unaona? Ni kuenda sherehe, tunaenda sherehe. But just coming out as an individual, kupata mtu mwenye unamuuliza unafanya nini kesho asubuhi? Na nakwambia kesho hata asubuhi sina anything, sina form. Nipange. Unaona? But getting someone, me ilifika point hapa Australia, I met some people and wananiambia like, so I'm not available tomorrow morning. And me niko curious, mbona uko available?
So it's a way you are like, bro, I'm here when you need me. Mbona wewe uko available?
Okay, uko shift. That's the first thing you'll ask someone. Uko shift. But kama yuko shift ako wapi? Then you hear someone, maybe I'll be out from the gym, maybe napatana na beshte yangu, we had scheduled, and I'm like, you even schedule meetups because I have to schedule meetups because I need to get myself all of my stuff in plan. Then I saw that at first nilikuwa naiona kama very boring, but up until I realized if you want to get over something, or maybe if you want to shift from one situation to another, you really have to change a lot, and it starts with you, and no one is going to pick you up, girl. No one.
Hallelujah.
No one. Ata room, ata housemate wako, ata, I don't know, ata gari yako.
Sister yangu.
Hakuna. It's you. So yeah.
It's something. It's probably something to learn. But I usually just ask myself. So where does this behavior, trying to change behavior habit, collide with you only live once?
Okay, where it collides, it collides.
Or where does it marry? I don't want it to collide. I want it to marry. So how can I believe in you only live once? But again, I'm also trying to.
Okay, let's take the positive part of you only live once, because with the change of behavior when you only live once is, I would go, maybe you need to travel, but before you travel, you need to work and save for that money, because it doesn't just come from nowhere. Then if you're working and you can't travel, look at how much you're spending, because with spending, I came to realize I was spending much on my family. Like, I was sending a lot of money back home. I'm much more of a giver. Like, ukisema tu nitumie pesa, nilikuwa natuma extra.
Kwani umeacha?
Natuma, but now in regulated amounts, unaona, because black tax never ends. And one thing, sending money, just send money, but send money in a way that you've paid yourself first. Pay yourself. And living once, whenever you're free, look at your time, because we waste a lot of time in, like, hata nilikuwa busy what? Maybe you are busy scrolling, maybe you are busy wasting much more time in doing laundry that you could have even taken 1 hour. Take the whole afternoon, na ungekuwa umemaliza, you've gone out, you've done something. And people don't, like, we are so much used to the one culture of living that we don't even see that we can still learn a new skill as old as we are, or as young as we are. There's never an old age to learning a new skill.
Kama mimi natamani kujua salsa dance.
Mimi niko swimming classes, and I'm not embarrassed to say I don't know how to swim.
I don't either. No, but tukiwa Perth, that's why me I have good memories of Perth. Airbnb tulikuwa na swimming. Na the guy friend that we were staying, like we were so many of us. Yeah, he's a professional swimmer. Like him and his partner. So, to swimisha, and I don't think I've forgotten how to swim. Like it was just one afternoon.
One afternoon and that's it. So many classes. But ask me why I got into that classes.
Tell me.
Nilienda vacation.
You ya Mombasa. Hizo picha ututumia, you are not swimming, my love.
I was just floating. I was so
frustrated. I'm like, Edwina.
Yes.
Mute Edwina.
So I literally didn't swim much. Na nikajambia, I'm not gonna pay for another vacation without enjoying the water. Without enjoying the water. Then another disclaimer. When you're going to Kenya, unaona kuna trip ya Watamu, Malindi, ya snorkeling. Please, before you go home, unaona venye we are so much trained on CPR and everything. Just concentrate on those classes. Because, like, we had I think we ended our trip and one of the guy had drowned.
Okay.
Just in an open beach, a very shallow beach. God forbid, he was intoxicated, yes, but people didn't know what CPR is. And not even people. The guy, like the boat guys who took us on this long trip on the Indian Ocean, hawakuwa wanajua what's the meaning of CPR. Ushaikaa ukajambia, I'm so grateful I'm in Australia.
At least something did happen to you.
I've learned all this. Then nikakaa nikajambia, ningekuwa bado Kenya, ningekuwa najua hata first aid, CPR, sijui rescue and everything.
Nichols, did you guys rescue that guy?
We tried to help, but like it was a white beach kind of. There was a lot of people doing that. So what we tried is just to educate the lifesavers that we cannot stop doing CPR until we get a pulse or. Because unajua watu walikuwa wanasema nini? Ati huyu mtu anafaa kubebwa na hata tujapata pulse. Apeleko wapi? If we stop CPR, this guy is gonna die. Unaona? So it was sad and we looked at each other and we were like, I think we are lucky.
You're lucky, yeah. Because if anything happens to me here, so many people are CPR trained.
They will help you. They will come through. Then looking at the guards, the safety guards guys, wako kwenye raha zao. And one of the guys told us ati maji ilikuwa inadai haki yake. I'm like, what?
It probably happens a lot.
It happens a lot. Wakisema ina happen mara kadhaa. So yeah, I felt the need of just concentrating, not just doing those CPR without. No, na?
Akitaka concentrate. Mi uchoka venye anasema, okay, do 5 rounds. Mi ufanya tu. Ati do 30 complete. Mi sijaifanya hadi 30. Nafanya tu 18.
Yeah.
Nenda napuliza.
So that guy, tukachukua namba ya one of the guards. Juu ilikuwa ina to each. Tunataka tujue kama huyu jamaa alisurvive. Yeah, we later called wakatuambia alisurvive. But later we were like, God, what if anything happened? These guys can just swim and rescue themselves, but if someone
doesn't know how to swim, so you joined the swimming classes.
Thank you. Nika joined swimming classes. I do swimming classes now, so as part of everything.
You're trying to grasp a skill.
Like, that is one of the skills that I'm trying to learn. So I'm trying to tell someone that as old as you are, there's never an old age to learn a new skill. So,
Coming, Velena Keynes. Nikibook hoteli, of course, kwa taka hoteli kona swimo.
Yeah.
But I was too scared to go to the swimming pool because it was a solo date, solo trip.
Yeah.
But every time I had a chance to go to the pool, there was no one around, and I was too scared to risk it.
Of course, you'd be scared.
Because unajua sijui kama unakumbuka video hiyo dem alipasingi na alikuwa Facebook live in Canada.
Yes,
Kenya too. Ako tu ameacha tu live and swim and then she drowns live on Facebook. There's nothing you kusaidia nini, like literally her family saw her passing.
That's so sad. So nakumbuka your story. So me kuja and I'm like, no, I'm not going on the next trip without you.
Are you umeshika shika?
Nimeshika shika. Unajua me I couldn't even walk
Imagine.
Singetembea, because I used to have this phobia, like I would feel ningehisi kizunguzungu, like I'm gonna drown the next minute. So at least I've had my relationship with water now is good. I can walk back and forth. At least I can swim, float. But now swimming, it's another cardio.
It is good though.
It is such a big cardio, because if I do 30 minutes with my watch, nikitoka kwa maji, I've burned 300 calories. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
It's good.
Nikakaa nikajiambia, by the way, I'm a professional swimmer. Hakuna mwenye ako na tami.
But it makes sense why.
Unaona?
It makes
So,
sense why.
hakuna mtu mwenye ako na tami. Like, they're so fit, lean. I'm like, yeah.
And it explains why most gyms have swimming pools.
That's the thing.
Pamoja.
Swimming pools are there. Yeah.
So and oh God, tumepotea, but then you found yourself in Australia.
I found myself in Australia. So
did you have any trouble? Because you sound like someone who was really ready to do this. Umejipanga from everything. Did you have any trouble settling?
Yes, I had. Mimi, I think I didn't know anyone in Melbourne when I came here. Nilikuwa najua one lady, and akani connect to someone, akani host hapa Melbourne. Then after a few days I had to move, because like they were workaholic, and we don't blame it on them. So I had to get some of the friends I met in Kenya. Nikawa contact, wakakuja wakanipick, and we went and lived in Springvale together. It was such a community house.
Wapi? Kwa kina Clote?
Hapana. Unajua 30 North Gate?
I think
penye kina Ken, kina
Ken
Bidel,
Kiprono.
kina Cosmas, walikuwa naishi.
All that, yeah.
All that. Yes.
I think I remember when you guys came pamoja. Hiyo tu wave ya post-COVID.
Yes, so tukaishi huko, it was so good. There was so much community there. Like siku feel loneliness, siku feel like I was being by myself. And another thing nilishukuru is nilikuja kama najua kuendesha gari. So I would always tell someone, learn how to drive, cause nilikuwa najua kuendesha gari. And the one thing the guys really pushed me. When you realize najua kuendesha gari, nilikuwa naamsha 4 am, tuende na shift, alafu nirudishe gari, mtu mwingine atumie kwenda shift. Which it gave me that confidence, na nikajipata kwa barabara very easy. Buying a car, then piga shift. Alafu from there, sasa ndio nikaanza kumbuka, what next?
What's the one thing you think mtu anatoka Kenya anafaa ku expect, especially from whoever is listening them?
Actually, there's nothing, expect anything. Anything can happen, because a host is different from another. One host is different from another. And always come, one thing nimemention, kuja kama unajua kuendesha gari. Please, hata kama ni kulipa how much, kindly invest on knowing how to drive a car. Because ile siku utapata pesa, umeenda shift, umesave do, bado umepata gari, but everyone anaenda shift, kila mtu anaenda shift, umenunua gari. So no one will be there to spare time to teach you how to drive. It's a few will do that. And I think it's luck again, because not everyone is much more well to come with enough money. But if you can come with some amount of money, kidogo tu ya kukushikilia, unaona? Ya kwanza.
Mtu anafunga for free, but hauna ya hauna your first aid na CPR. Hiyo ndio inakuanga kitu ya kwanza kulipia.
At least ukiwa na 2000 AD, ukifika, it's something. It can pay for your trainings and everything. Na uanza hata shift, unaona? Like fast pay. Yeah, it depends with the season pia. Kuna times watu watakuja watamak for a month, wengine watakuja waingie job. And be a fast pacer, don't be a quiet person. I know you could be an introvert, but you're in a new world, you need to talk.
Ask questions.
How do you do this? It's never lame to ask a question of how did you survive? What do I need to do? How should I call and ask for a job? Because it's a new world. And don't think that because you're African or wherever, you're scared. Oh, okay. accent yangu itanitupa nje, or maybe no. They just want somebody who is willing to work here.
Because the thing is, after you go to work, the Indians, Spanish, nini, they struggle with English. Your English is actually
even like, how did they even get here?
And they have permanent residency.
And you're like, so I think that is a confidence booster to like,
Any India, why do you struggle na English? What the hell? Why do you struggle na English? What to do
Indian? You know, they like what to do Indian instead of saying what should we do? It's what to do.
Yes, what to do now?
What to do now? What to do now, darling?
Bro.
Yeah, you know. So,
Indians lakini kona kiburi. We'll talk about it another time. Some Indians lakini Wahindi wako na kiburi.
Wanaweza kukutesa pale age care.
Akikuja hapo na gari yake kubwa.
Camry. Hybrid.
Wahindi wakipatanga pesa na tukitambana ni kununua ni gari. Alafu weke kiburi. So hizo English
hata hakuna hata understand. What do you just say? Pardon.
Hey, me have had different experiences. Kuna wenye wamekuwa wazuri. Like wakikuwa wazuri ni wazuri. Kuna baba mwingine. Nilikuwa naendanga job na jeans, rugged jeans. So unajua kwangu fashion statement, you know, it's a rugged jeans. Siku nyingine akakuja job na $60 cash akanipea.
What? That's rude.
Nikiwa peke yangu. No, akaniambia my daughter, kama hauna pesa ya nguo. Like mzee alikuwa ananipenda honestly. So he thought it's out of poverty. Alikuwa ananiuliza kama mimi student bado nalipa student fee mob. Yani alikuwa ananihurumia sana, but I have to pay for all this nini na bado job ni moja yenye tuko na yeye. Akanitanga $60 akaniambia ninunue nguo.
Msichana yetu akupala chini fashion.
Nilimhurumia. I felt so weird. Alafu banda akani invite wedding ya mtoi wake. Unajua alinipea sari. What like honestly
what to wear.
Anyways, so I didn't even know how to $60 I was
like in short, next time ukienda job usibuy rugged basi. I feel content.
I feel like you
use the money to buy.
Na yani alikuwa ananibeba sana kwa yani nilikuwa na stress sana like unasoma and you still have to be at work and unajilipia
like you don't even have time for yourself
and you still have to send money to your parents. Akimajinia watoto wake automatically tu wanalipwa
vitu mob.
Ilikuwa na stress but
lucky you got $60.
Sahi akinaweza muitisha nimesota.
Unaweza sota.
So there was that struggle with settling and then now you kumejipanga panga.
Nikajipata move out, tukatafuta hao. It was stressful, tukapata hao. Yes, got friends, we moved in together. So then after moving in you become comfortable. Like life is so good, umemaliza shule, then you have to now think about okay, so kumbe mimi ni mgeni nchi, masiku zangu like they're counted, so you have to think of what should I do. And it's something that not everyone really think at a fast pace. You have to think, what do I do next? What are my skills capable of? Like naweza fanya skill assessment, kama na qualify skill assessment, kama na qualify for an invite, you know, like don't undermine any small skill that you have. There are some careers that you may think that they cannot qualify for a skill assessment, but they have different names here in Australia. So just value your career from back home and see what does it relate to here in Australia. Then speak to an agent or do your research, then put in a skill like a expression of interest.
Uone penye utafika.
At least you do something.
Funny thing, kuna dem alikuwa ananiambia about journalism courses that actually you can do skill assessment.
Yes.
I was so surprised because I was thinking journalism and communication in Australia is dead because of course they'll never employ I was overthinking it. But then I can prepare a list of courses that people do under journalism and it actually iko kwa hiyo skill assessment list. Ili surprise sana.
And you even find those courses, they can even take you 3 months or even 2 months to get it. Then we combine your own course and you get a skill experience as well. Zinakuja zina pile up and you're like, what I've been wasting time. And it's lack of knowledge. We are so much, like one thing with our community, mtu anataka, anamaliza shule anajua iko kwa PR. Anataka tu arudi shule tena. Mbona usi research about your course?
You can talk to me directly.
Oh, okay.
But I'll come tell my stories another day. So you ulikuwa umesomea something to do with construction?
Yes, back home. Yes. Then nikakuja na construction management masters. But sikumaliza na construction management. Nika shift to project management. And project management, I know someone says there that aina PR. But sasa, yes, aina PR. But mi nikafanya skill assessment ya my undergrad, my bachelor's. With my bachelor's, nika compile my internship and my work experience. Nilikuwa naye Kenya. Na ikanipea positive skill assessment and nika put in expression of interest. So, yeah. So, na nika put in expression of interest for a specific part of the building that I thought it only qualifies me to live in regionals. Then I later came and I was not satisfied because nilienda, like, I'm living in regionals. Then I'm like, should I even be living in regionals? Do I even qualify for a construction manager skill assessment? No. Then kuja kufanya my own research, I qualify for a construction manager skill assessment. So I did another skill assessment and I qualified. Like, wow. Just there.
You're breaking barriers.
No, like literally it's just a matter of you giving it a go. It won't hurt to try. Yeah. So I've done skill assessment for three courses in construction. So
ngoja uone gani Mungu atasema.
So I just settled with one. So I settled with one that ilikuwa inanipea more preference. So and haikuwa inani restrict to living in regionals. I can live wherever I want to. So yeah.
So now you can come back to Melbourne.
Yeah, I can come back to Melbourne.
Ujafikiria kuishi another state now that you're free?
So before I even left Melbourne, I was to go to Perth. Then I'm someone who is I'm a believer of, like, you attract what you really want. Like you know how Steve Harvey anasemanga write it down on paper and make it plain. Like, ambia God akaya sure, si ati nataka, like, God, I want to stay in Melbourne. Why do you want to stay in Melbourne? Like, I had my own reasons that I was like, I'm going to stick to this. However much someone might not believe it, I'll stick on this. One of the agent akaniambia, you must move to Perth. Must. Akaniambia, who said that? Who said that? I'm like, no, I don't have to move to Perth. Nikafanya skill assessment yangu, nika count my points and I'm like, no, why am I even wasting my time? Why do I want to go to Perth? Because nilikuwa nimejipanga kabisa. Nilikuwa ready to move to Perth because I had looked at how they're inviting people in construction in Perth and everything. I don't have a chance here. Then I told myself, no,
I'm not going.
I'm not going with the pace of social media. You know how our lives is so much into I want things now and now. I was like, no, I'm just gonna slow down.
Take it easy.
I'm gonna slow down. I'll find another opportunity. Yeah. So then I looked up at Geelong and I was like, yeah, Geelong was. I looked up at the government portal. Geelong construction expertise are needed most in Geelong and the Bellarine region. Then I was like, Geelong is just 1 hour away. Yeah, so I was like, I'll move to Geelong while I look for jobs. Then lived in Geelong. Then I think God just knew what I wanted. He got me a job in Melbourne and I'm like, I'm now working in Melbourne. So I've been road tripping, so I'm finally moving.
Oh, so you ushaanza job yako ya Melbourne?
And nishaanza job.
So umekuwa kutoka Geelong kuja Melbourne kufanya job?
For a week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so now you're ripe to actually move.
Yes, I can now.
It's good. Yeah, wow. So very happy for you.
Thank you. So yeah. Then another thing, I think what I'll talk about more is fitness. What I love most.
Fitness. Nataka tu nijue with your construction job, do you actually do the mjengo part? Like,
no.
What is your
JD? It's a project management role, which is like, it's been scary. I was so scared. I wasn't even sleeping. Imagine unatoka disability kuambia mtu good morning weki. Unatoka good morning weki to these are the KPIs for the week, and this is the project. We need a deliverable by the end of the week.
Oh, isn't that powerful though?
It's so powerful. At the same time, it's humbling.
Okay.
It's humbling because at some point you know that energy to allow yourself to be a learner. You really need to. It's good to be in a space like that because you are now a beginner. You are a baby to everyone. But somebody may feel it like you're being deprived of your like your skill and everything. But I love it because I get to learn one or two. Everyone is just teaching me anything, whatever, the simplest thing. And the best thing is always to look like you don't know.
Exactly.
Look like you don't know anything.
Hata ukiwa casual worker disability, wanasemanga, man, you don't know anything.
You don't know anything because
they will do it.
You don't want to outshine someone at their workplace. So just build up your own skill, and from there
utafika hapo. Aya.
Yeah.
With all this, you had started a podcast.
Yes.
What was the name of the podcast and what happened?
So we started a podcast, the Infinite Chat-Up podcast, TIC, with my friend Faith. What happened? We just took a break. Nothing happened.
It's been 12 years of the break.
Oh, no.
Is that even a break anymore? It's like dead and buried. What happened?
We took a break, and I think we are trying to... We are not sure whether we are coming back. I wouldn't speak that because we haven't really thought about it. And again, the shift that we had because we were so much far apart from each other. And you know how life can be. You know, now, like my availability na yangu at times has it a clash. And I am... myself and Faith, we are people who really love to, like, if we are committing to something, we have to show up for that. But sasa, life was not really... It was not aligning with what we wanted. Then we were putting in much more effort and a lot was going on again. And we were like, you know what? We're just going to take a pause. We're going to take a break. And it's okay. We've tried. It's okay. We've tried. It's not working at the moment. We'll look at it. It's something that was in us. You know, it's something that is in us. We'll look at it in the future.
I think it's totally understandable though, because even me as a solo podcast, I still have times when I cannot shoot.
You cannot shoot.
And I said I'm scheduling time with anyone else. It's just me. It's na bado sina time.
Hauna hiyo time, you know. So like tukona the thing of creating time, going to places to shoot because and our kind of content at that time. And we are also looking at the visibility, like in 3 months, where are we in 6 months? And we were reflecting it with some of our friends. Like each of us have friends that they give us opinions, blah, blah, blah. Then we come and sit. So this is what they gave me. This is what they gave me. And Kona, it's not working for now. It's not working for now. So, and we hugged each other so many months. Like we could get to a point tunapigiana simu tunalia. Because like we are tired of explaining why, but can you just respect it?
Let's hope this will be the last question. Thank you for letting me be the last person asking that question.
It's okay to ask. It's okay to ask, but at the same time, like we are just expressing what's going on behind the scene. You know, we did not stop just because we didn't start it just like a hobby or something. We really wanted it to get to somewhere. Then life happened.
Me, I'm just asking because at some point when we were all
doing the
dishing out episodes, ilikuwa ina make sense because there was you, there was my friend Moz from Sydney, there was Auntie Coco at some point aka join in. So you know it's good cause man like tunajengana
at the same time.
Even Asimi you had a podcast. Oh Lord, ilikuwa
it was fun.
So when people started dropping out, I thought, man, probably this is not such a good thing. I mean, for like 6 months, I was like, I'm not doing this. I don't have a revive podcast. I'm going to do. There were artists who had come. And then, of course, I had to do an episode with them. And then I thought probably. But
I would say you're doing great. And don't stop it. For real. You're doing... It's not easy. I know. It's not easy. Like, okay, me nakanga naona what you do. Like, there was a time you went to Adelaide and they just solo traveling. I just did the statistic in my head. And I'm like, damn, this girl ndio hiyo where does she anapiga shift, then she saves for this. She funds her project and it's going to pay it off. Usichoke, it's going to pay off. Mi pia times nakaa najiambia like if there's someone that should not really stop doing whatever it is, as long as you love it, you enjoy it. Usichoke. You might take a break or a pause, but don't get tired. Usichoke. Yeah.
By your pause. I think I'm trying not to take pauses anymore.
Usitake like pauses. There was a time you took a pause, and I'm like, what's going on? Don't take a pause. You can take a pause in in creating a long episode, but why don't you do shorts? Because shorts sell a lot too.
Shorts sell a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a time that I didn't want. I ilikuwa inanitraumatize. The thought of having a podcast was just traumatizing. The thought of, man, I have to produce content for people. Na hawanilipi, na hainilipi.
It's an accountability you need to. It's just like working on something, you know, have to pay for this. Unajua? But at the end of the day, it makes you happy.
It makes me happy. Like, this is the happiest I can be. Sitting here,
you know?
sitting up like unaona
tukua live unajiambia kuna mtu tu hakuna kitu afanya, lakini nimerecord podcast.
It makes me happy.
Me value. I think I value days by what I've achieved differently from the other day or maybe the other week or something. Hiyo inanikeep so much on toes. Those are the happiest moments of my life.
Speaking about you being happy, we have seen on social media that the gym makes you a happy, shiny, glowing girl.
That's the thing.
Ulianza aje? What made you start going to the gym?
What made me? It's so sad.
Sincerely,
I was so sick and tired of how I was. I had added a lot of weight. I could look at myself in the mirror now. There were days I could cry. I could feel like I'm not enough. I could feel like I'm not beautiful. Like I remember I love the mirror a lot and I hate it because I'll spend most of the times on the mirror. So ilifika mahali I'm always tired and I haven't done anything. No. So you're tired, but your brain is so used to the thought of before you sleep, like you'll have always the thought of this, or maybe nimeongea with my mom, nimeongea with my friends, and I have a friend who really keeps me on toes, like, Ed, uliachieve nini last month, or maybe Ed, like, how much did you save last month? Like, he keeps me so much on toes that I'm always even scared to. Nuna ile point unajiambia, hey, atapiga simu. Sitaki kumkosea, unaona, because he's the biggest gift I've ever had for friendship. Because ni mtu anakuremind, anakutake back to your toes. So I started gymming because I was very much overweight. Someone would look at me na atasema, sasa hata huko umenona hapo.
Me, I'm like,
overweight gani, you say, but to me, like I could sit down, I was seeing this tummy rolling out. Then I think there was a time, there was someone at work aliniambia uko na watu wangapi? Hey, wake up call. Hey, up. Naona nywele nilienda nikajiangalia kwa kioo nikajiambia wewe mimi ni mama watoto wa 6 sasa and for the first time that didn't feel like an offensive comment.
They had every right to ask you.
They had every right to ask me. Nilienda nikajiangalia alafu nikakumbuka nikakaa tu nikajiambia, if no one is going to help me,
you need to pick yourself up.
I need to. Nikaanza gym, drop, nikarudi reflect back, and I'm like, it's like I'm so used to my old life. Unaona? Nikaanza kuona nafaa niende shift, nafaa nitoe do extra ya kulipia gym, realize pia starting gym and starting a healthy lifestyle, it's expensive. But why is it expensive? Because they're choosing you. And who should be the first person you choose in your life? Me. It's yourself. Yeah. For you to be there for your family, to be there for everyone, you need to choose you. You need to be happy. Juu ukikuja, I want you to imagine yourself going to your mom's house when you look sad. You're already a problem. Unaona?
You are a weight.
You're already a weight to that person. So it was sad, I chose to start working out. I think it's 3 years now when I started, and nilikuwa naacha.
Wait, for 3 years?
Najaza 3 years in May.
Wow.
I started in May 3 years ago. So I'm like, you know how time flies?
Wow.
Yeah. But consistently it's 2 years. The first year nilikuwa naingia gym naacha. And that's why I'm really so firm whenever I'm sharing content on consistency. You need to be consistent. It doesn't have to be like lazima uende Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like hata ukifail, kumbuka hata next week basi end hata for a walk. It doesn't have to be perfect. The one thing that is really suffocating us right now is the thought of wanting to be perfect from the word go. Hukuanza kutembea like immediately.
No.
You went through baby steps, and like don't compare, because comparison it's the enemy. Yeah, I really compared myself to when I was starting, up until I realized my body is different from somebody else. My body is different from whoever, and my understanding your body image, understanding your body type, knowing what is your body type. Okay, so this is my body type. How am I going to work towards my perfect body type? Or maybe I want to get to such a different body type, because the gym can help you do that. Then watching podcasts on health and everything, because I really wanted to be informed, because it's expensive to get an instructor here, like ongoing, but I had to get an instructor to get me discipline. Unaona ile kitu you have to pay someone.
Ndio ikuchune.
I did that. And I also did that not just to be disciplined, but also to learn how to use those machines. Unaona. Unaingia gym and you're looking at all these equipments. Unashinda naanzia wapi? It's now another stress.
Kama last year, someone paid for a whole year's. Kulikuwa na offer ya 150 for the whole year. Hiyo the remote. Na Slizi akanilipia, and I went to the gym I think three times because I was so overwhelmed. Unaingia watu wanakimbia kwa treadmill. You don't know what to do. And you think like everyone is looking at you, wanakujudge.
No one is looking.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Man, niliacha na nikaacha completely.
So I think it's the same thing, because like me pia I had that anxiety. Naangalia venye mtu anainua. There's a girl ningeenda gym nampata anainua 45 kg. 45. I'm like,
how do you do that?
And she's skinny. She's not very skinny. She's just fit, very curvy. See, I may build muscles like she's an athlete or something. She's just toned well, and she's na anafanya Bulgarian split squat na 45.
Hiyo ni ile ya kukunja mguu hapa.
The enemy of everyone. I looked at her and I was like, God, nitaifika hapo. Mimi niko na 3 kg. Niko na 3 kg or 2. So, yeah, understanding your body.
Yeah.
And good. Also, it will pay. I know you'll invest a lot in paying for that gym, in paying for those diets, like to be fit or an instructor.
Uliona hiyo video nilifanya juzi kwa TikTok.
Niliona you had a lot. I think, okay, you had a lot on the table.
Unanijudge.
Hapana, mimi nimeikuwa hapo. You had a lot on the table. Unaona? I know you are making it funny, but I know back here.
No, deep down I just googled. I just wanted to see what the people who go to the gym eat.
Yes.
Mimi sasa venye umesema understand your body. Me my goal is different. So mimi nimeenda tu nikaona au ndio nataka kujenga muscle. So I thought everyone who goes to the gym has to eat oats, peanut butter and banana and soy milk.
But no, what is your goal at the end of the day? Mimi naona yoni it's like over bodybuilder. Somebody wants to build muscle. Yeah, you see.
Me just kuna mtu anaitwa sijui Gashu ama Gashau.
Gashau, Kenyan guy, yes.
So me I'm just eating what Gashau is.
No. So understand your body. One thing is like try understand what's your goal. Mbona unaenda gym? Unataka ku lose weight, ku tone, or unataka ku sculpt your body? Like with me, I'm doing body recomposition. I've been doing body recomposition because you kind of walk between losing body fat and keeping the muscles. So you're not eating less, you're not eating more, so you're now in between. So, and also with the portioning meals, me scale inani traumatize. It traumatized me a lot. But understanding that 1 cup of rice is what I want, nitakakuwa natumia hiyo 1 cup of rice kuscoop. Napika mchele yangu, natumia 1 cup, na portion into my containers. It's easier. Even the mind it's not even like, your mind is not tricked that this is nothing, this is something new. When you start using a scale, it is scary. It scares you because you're starting. No. It scares you. So ukianza, try to look at conversion in cups, At least you're trying to trick your mind, but at the same time you're portioning that meal. No. So scale with me ilikuwa inanipea anxiety. Nikianza na nikajiambia I'm not using a scale.
So you actually bought a scale? For the food yani?
No, I didn't buy. My friends were advising me to buy, but nilienda, I visited one of the friends and she was there getting the scale. And I'm like,
it feels like a punishment.
Thank you. It felt like a punishment. Then I looked at myself. I'm like, I know I'm not the only one in this industry, or maybe in the lifestyle of wanting to lose weight that is scared of this thing. And I know people quit gym because of such kind of things. Because it looks like a punishment. It looks like you're being taken into you're just in a prison of
food prison.
No. And food should be something that is, you walk around things that you love, but in portion.
Imagine kama ati sasa hivi napenda broccoli. I can't believe it.
So I remember there was a time I would cook broccoli and someone would tell me like, "Sir, utaanzaje cook?" Okay. I felt bad. At the same time, I'm like, simuni support hata ni lose weight. Like, for real, can you do something? I know it's hard. Even in my mind, I'm fighting the devil of like, enda kula hiyo ugali na managu na skuma or wherever and just go to sleep. And again, finding love for protein. Mi nililelewa kwetu, we were not eating meat every day. Like a protein in our household was more of milk na ndengu, lentils. Meat was it was so rare.
100%.
And meat was very rare. But sasa unafika into this other life and you're told you really need to have protein in each and every meal. And if you miss it, have it as a snack.
But Australia meat iko everywhere.
Nyama iko kila mahali. That's the beautiful part about this place too. So then realizing that you need to eat. So nikaanza kukula hizi vitu zote. But sikuwa nafanya nini? Sikuwa naangalia how much of portions I was having. So gym 2 hours every day, but I'm not losing weight. Trauma 2.0. Nilienda nikakaa chini, nikajiambia na. I did a blood test and like I was like, you need to lose weight. Nakumbuka nikiambia daktari, are you sure you did the blood test?
Because what am I doing wrong?
Nikamweleza, we really had a sit down. Nikamwambia, unajua, do you know I go to the gym 5 days a week, even at times 6 days, because I really want to lose weight. Akaniangalia, akaniambia, no, it's not the gym. Nikamwambia, it's your kitchen. Nikakaa, nikarudi nyumbani. Nikampigia simu. What did you mean by saying it's my kitchen? Kambia, of course I'm having proteins, I'm having everything in my plate and blah blah blah. Akaniambia, portion your meals and also cardio. Edwina sikuwa napenda cardio. Like ati unakimbia kwa treadmill for 30 minutes and everything. Ama hata kutembea. Like it's just nilijambia tatu nitembe nikisikizanga my podcast ama nipige simu, storytelling, ini keep busy because I didn't love cardio at all. Up until like my friend put me into a challenge. Shout out to Mercy. She put me into a challenge. Ebu download the app, will be doing a challenge. Na I do not miss it. Like I really love
Up girl?
Step Up.
Oh, Step Up, okay.
When Step Up was...
Hey, when everyone was stepping up.
Before even Step Up got loud.
You still have it?
Yes, I still have it, but I've now converted into my Samsung one,
Okay.
that C2 mini uninstall. I had an episode of uninstalling unnecessary apps. So nikajiambia already I have the discipline. I needed step up for the discipline, but right now I'm good. I don't need to be meeting a target to compete because it's now stable in my life. I need to go for a walk. Ama maybe nitembe kwa ka walking pad. So I had to buy a walking pad.
At home?
Yeah, I have a walking pad. Okay. Iko tu on my bedside. Like naweza iweka chini ya kitanda ama niweke kando like.
Ni kama treadmill?
Yeah, ni treadmill. Like it's a walk. It's ni kama
treadmill. You fold it?
Kuna yenye una fold na kuna yenye una like you fold from iko na stand, so you bring down the stand, then you stand it on the wall or put it under the bed, wherever you feel like. Hapana, 290 shillings actually.
Okay, that's good.
290.
Then inakujazia nini?
Like inakujazia steps. Alafu time ya winter, you know how it gets dark so quick. Alafu umetoka shift unataka cover steps, it's dark. Yeah, and like now there's a treadmill here, so unaitoa tu na unamaliza steps zako.
Wow, it's good.
And
it's
you don't need to put it on just watch your movie, have a phone call. Yeah, it's so interesting how na realize venye like routine can really shift. It can really shift a lot in you.
And how much fitness has been simplified.
Yes,
to all of us.
To all of us. Then nikafikia point yenye now I'm realizing it's my portions, it's my steps and everything. So I had to change my mindset towards it because I would be like, I still need more because I love my starch. Napenda chips. Napenda not even white rice. I used to love white rice up until I moved to Geelong. Nikajipata my housemate, she loves brown rice and I didn't love brown rice. Like I don't know how she got me into it. It's just magic on its own. So I use.
It's good though.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. So I use white rice, but it is not white, brown rice. But it is not that I don't eat white. It's something that when I'm at home, I'll cook brown rice. If I'm at a friend's place, I'll eat whatever it is there. So it just in moderation. Unaona? Ukiwa strict. Nitakuniambia utacommit to the strictness for life.
Hata utachukia. Hata you'd be like, man, this feels like prison when umesema. So it needs to be a fun.
It should be a fun thing to do.
Process,
To me, the sauces that you love, the spices, but use it in portions. Pia juu sauces na spices. Sauces, most of them ziko na a lot of calories.
Yes, they slow down the process.
A lot.
Yeah.
Then again, snacking, because I have friends that are really struggling with snacking, and they even drove me into now creating recipes on snacks, recipes on smoothies and everything. They're like, Edwina, nitakula vizuri kweli asubuhi. Nifike shift nipatane na cookies pale.
Ukule cookies.
Zinaniita tu zinaniambia come. Alafu nikumbuke sina anything na ngoja tu ile lunch. And that lunch will look like a restrictive practice to you because unafaa kukula lunch but unahisi njaa hapa in between. Na in between umebeba maji peke yake. Utahisi njaa. You need to snack.
Yeah.
And one thing, unaambia mtu su kate hata tu carrots ama anything ukule. Because not everyone loves cucumber, not everyone loves celery, not like I'm lucky.
Unapenda like unakwanga umechop cucumber, celery, hivyo carrots.
Like me neza kula cucumber like I love my cucumber that way.
I'd probably eat the hard part. Hapo katikati kwanza.
You can take it out, just cut na utoe.
Generally too, it's a struggle.
It's a struggle. So kula nini? Kula hizo carrots, unapenda nyanya? You don't.
Nyanya.
That's worse.
Ever since I was a kid, honestly. Nilikuwa natoa hata kwa mboga. Hata kwa burgers.
Hata kwa burgers ukuli. So okay. Upendi cucumber pia? Si
mind. At least naweza toa hiyo part ya katikati. Nibaki na hiyo crunch.
Na hiyo crunch peke yake. So you can portion the cucumber na
tena
carrots.
Portion.
Like unaweza usikule carrots peke yake yani. Like at least ukue na carrot na cucumber in a container. Na you can season it with cinnamon.
Okay.
It makes
I
it
love
so good.
Cinnamon.
Good.
I put cinnamon on my pancakes. Kitambo bado nakula pancakes.
So
squeeze
unafanya nini?
Not for me guys. I'm behaving. See, I'm trying to cut wheat.
Wheat, okay.
So
Okay.
I'm trying to behave. Because mimi I've always, like all people know, ukikuja kwangu na tunalala kwangu, asubuhi tutakula pancakes.
Pancake, okay.
It's the only thing, yeah, but
like you
I'm
can make pancake the healthy way. Just a lot of carrots in there, just a lot of pumpkin, grate your pumpkin in there. Like how much is in the flour versus
how much is in the veggies.
Like kama chapo,
okay.
me na always like I don't cook chapo most often, but whenever I cook, it's always 70% is pumpkin and carrots, and 30% it's the flour.
Okay.
So
flour ni ya kushikilia tu.
Ni ya kushikilia tu. So because I still want to get over that craving, unaona. Then ugali pia I'll cook ugali, but also portion that ugali. Ama ni mix ugali na wimbi. Sorghum. I buy the sorghum and mix with the white one. Not everyone loves brown ugali, but I mix it. Then I know, junajua, at least I've had a portion of that. And it's such a good source of fiber.
When you talk about portioning, God, it's been 1 hour. When you talk about portioning, hata mboga tuna portion. Ama mboga you can have as much as you want.
It depends with how you cooked your veggies. If you added a lot of oil, a lot of cream, you have to portion that.
Okay.
If you didn't put in a lot of sauces and everything, you can have as much as you want.
What if it's like steamed broccoli?
Steamed broccoli, you can have whenever.
Hadi ni shibe. So unajua shida ni hapa ushibi. Ukijiportionia haushibi.
But sasa shida, broccoli, it's okay with me. I don't check if it depends with how you eat your broccoli too, because it can really bloat you up if you don't eat it with other food nutrients, you know. So you really, broccoli ni tamu, but at least have your broccoli with
like mushroom sauce.
With a mushroom sauce, with the kanyama apple and some sweet potato. Have a carb just to help you. Yeah.
There's a lot to learn. Like where can people get all this information and not the wrong info? Like I did get the wrong info because I was just searching. What do you eat if you're going to the gym?
Where do people get this information? First of all, determine your goal. What do you really want at the end of the day? Then after that, all these calories, they're online. Like, what do you want to eat? There's chatty. What do you want to eat? These are my favorite foods. So can I build up meals surrounding this? Because there was a time I was like trying to create a meal prep for my friend, and I'm like, I can't. Kwanza main meals. What I'm doing now is I'm just helping people with protein smoothies, because people find it hard to eat breakfast, and they're like, I get tired to eat bread every day, and maybe like having a sandwich or a healthy sandwich every day. You can have so many swaps for breakfast. Leftover minced meat can be your breakfast. No.
Yeah, how?
Like how leftover minced meat ulikuwa umemix na mixed veggies. It's a whole meal on itself. And just have it with.
Na is it okay kukunywa chai asubuhi?
Yes, it is okay. I still take tea. It is okay to eat break. Like, unaona venye nasema too much caffeine. It's always too much of everything that's really not
dangerous,
good.
Yeah.
So with me, kama chai, I'll take tea. Coffee rarely. It's just my choice. Niliacha juu. I used to take 12 cups of coffee.
What?
Yes.
Per day?
Per day, I used to do that. Yes.
Me, I do 2 or 3 and I'm thinking, God, I'm still doing it. Had 12. I
had 12 per day.
Okay.
It was so much. Na haikuwa inani affect. Then up until I was like, I think I'm
It's probably affecting you now. You don't know. Like it's beyond damage.
It was affecting me. It was affecting me. So I cut off coffee, nearly cut sugar. It's been 3 years of no sugar in my tea, coffee, anything. Like maybe nikienda kwa mabeshte yangu, I'll be like,
it's okay, yeah, but yes. It's
not something that I'll have. Up until at times I'm like, okay, I can buy sugar for when I have my guest. But me kuweka sugar kwa chai, no, I don't do that. Na chai pia, I don't take it in the morning, any time of the day, and it's always 1 cup.
Okay.
It's always 1 cup for my tea. And for snacking, look at, it doesn't have to be just the carrots and you can make a good coleslaw for yourself as a snack. Like coleslaw itself is a snack.
Yeah.
No. Cucumber, the rockets, najua na mention some of the things that is not so, it's not so much accustomed to our culture.
Okay,
Unaona?
yeah.
But you have to unlearn some things if you really want to change, because hatujazoea kuamka saa 4 unakula carrot, unakunywa chai, unakunywa mala, umekunywa hii, like it's just, and portioning meals, ukipaku unaanza kujiuliza sasa surely hili chakula ya mtoto, hili chakula ya mtoto. Hata nyumbani
wanasema kuna madharau siku hizi utakula.
That was me. My mom, I remember my mom would cook a lot of ugali nilikuwa home. Mama alikuwa anapika, ananikatia ugali napunguza. Ananiangalia. Alafu namwambia mama, aki siwezi maliza. Kaniambia kaa tu naeko. Nakaa naeko sahani namaliza what I can, nabakisha ugali. Up until akaona, by the way, hii imekuwa lifestyle yake na si eti hapendi. Yeah, it's just her. In the morning breakfast, nilikuwa na I had to spend on buying more eggs in that house, get sausages in the house because I need my proteins. And I literally didn't add weight. Sikubeba protein powder from Kenya. Like, it's not something that you need to.
You did well.
Yeah.
You did well for yourself.
Having proteins in your meals, snacking in between, and yeah.
And staying healthy and drinking water.
Drinking water. Like, make it a routine. Me sikuwa napenda kunywa maji, so I love cinnamon too.
Oh, cinnamon. Okay.
Like, I could make a hot water mixture of cinnamon and ginger, so that the cinnamon can mix, then pour it into my water bottle and throw in some lemons, and that's my 2 liters of water in the day.
Actually, right now I do with cucumber. And I give you a taste. Somehow cucumbers make my water taste really good. Yeah. Anyway,
so
camera itazima sai.
Oh, so yeah.
I want to say this. Oh, okay. I know we'll find you on social media, but before you plug us, I want to say good job you're doing on social.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nandi alikuwa ananiuliza what do we call the kind of posting that you're doing? Sign kwa naambia inaitwa carousel. How you get to. So, mtu alikuwa namwambia if you do this, if you hata ukiwa night shift, you hauna time ya kusikia audio, but at least you can learn as you go. So which is really good.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You've done so many. I like it.
You like it?
Good job.
Yeah. So I actually had to sit down because I'm not the video thingy, editing, blah blah blah. It's a lot. And I sat down. I'm like, I need to be out there. I need to sell my products. I'm not just selling products. I'm also educating people because I know someone else is struggling.
Yeah.
So the only way I can do that is what is the most thing that keeps me on social media? Those swipes and reading. I realized that's one thing that I ask almost 10 people. And they're like, I think I tend to read more than watch.
Audio, yeah.
Yeah, so then I was like, and that is something that I love. I love to create, I love to design, I love storytelling. So how about I use storytelling to create my content? So
it's working.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy. I'm looking at
So
I'm just planning yourself at the end of the day. I love it. It's working. Thank you.
Nilikuwa nimeshtangu just realize, and I was like, mbona uja like? So nikachukua simu yake like, akaniambia ki Edwina tadhani na mstock, but yeah.
See, I didn't notice, and thank you for that. I didn't notice. Then another thing, at least I love it because at least if I have to go back to social media is to check who liked my post and comment on whoever that commented on my post, and I can have extra time to do something else. Because I was really struggling with videos. I'm someone that I really hate to record myself. I love recording what's in front of me. Most of my photos, it's nature or anyone or just everything that is ahead of me. But just recording myself, it was a struggle. And just talking and cooking. There was a time I did a video and it took me almost 2 weeks to just compile everything. And I remember calling my friend. I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. And she's like, yeah. And I called my friend, the friend I was telling you about that is always checking on me. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do the videos anymore. Then he's like, okay, take your time. And when I went home, I think, actually a lot of things happened when I went home.
Spirit iliamka mahali.
So nikajambia, I think carousels are my kind of content now going forward, and not like, because unaenda carousels and you're like, maybe I need to keep up with one theme, but I want to be human. Staki kuka, like the AI,
Robots,
a robot thing. Like it's just a mix of everything, mix of my life, mix of like photos and everything combined.
Yeah.
So
That's really good.
and I hope I'm encouraging someone.
Oh,
yeah,
you definitely are. You definitely are.
And the questions that I ask, it's that I get asked most ni what I try to create, like Edwina najua naenda gym, but sasa chakula. I'm like, you just have to, if you want me to be your accountability partner, I can because some of my friends I have notifications on my phone to remind them what they need to do because
kama Cloti atanimaliza.
So you see, by then niliona comment ya Cloti and I'm like, I need to, and I commented too. And I'm like,
You guys. Hey.
So Clotilda too has been a very big part of my journey. She'd call me, uko wapi sijakuona gym? I'm like, God, jeez, I need to be at the gym. Inaenda. So, and there are days that you don't feel like, kama utaenda gym, toka tu nje, just breathe the air and walk.
Get the vitamin D.
Yeah, get the vitamin D.
Even though pia msema. Anyway, I think it's a good point to end. Kabla battery tuzimie.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Of course, I have learned. This is probably a few of the videos zenye nimekuwa so relaxed hata have conversation na wewe. Thank you. I was
nervous too. I'm like, msichana atenda niulize nini?
Hadi waniambia kwani unajipanga maswali? I'm like, hakuna maswali ya kuuliza.
I think nimezoea routine before I go to something. I need to be prepared. Okay. But, you know, I was like, it's just my housemate alikuwa ananiambia, "Ujetumiwa anything to..." I'm like, yeah. It's just a freestyle. It's just a freestyle, I think. Akaniambia, "Okay, you're good. Go." I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And she took a photo of me. I'm like, you are good. Go. You know? You will shine. You're good. Just go. Yeah. So, good.
Thank you. And to my future guests, this is literally how we do it. Just say hello, Nini. Stories will come as you go.
Stories will come as you go.
Because I think if we prep, now I'm thinking, I will ask you this about the gym. Then you're so stressed out about how you will answer. Because you want to sound perfect.
That's the thing.
Yeah. But then, this is one of when you umetupeleka home, umeturudisha nini. So thank you so much. And where can we find you on social media?
Okay, you're gonna find me on social media. Instagram at edjto, Facebook the same, TikTok Edwina to, no, edjto too, the same. So I post content, fitness, consistency, gym, food. So if you want someone to be your consistency partner, I am here.
Yeah, she is.
And if you're struggling with meals, snacking and everything, go to my Instagram or DM me. So it's a public account. So just DM me. I'm going to answer those questions. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. And to our new subscribers, muko wengi. Please subscribe. Thank you guys. Like, kumekuwa na so many subscribers wamekuja of late. I really thank you. And thank you for telling me that you've just subscribed. It means a lot. Yeah.
Thank you for commenting, for sharing. Kwanza tu video ikianza mshasha comment. I'm like, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Toodles. Bye.
Good, we've done so well. Imagine.
I ain't scared of nothing, really they come from nothing. Boys think they the same, but all them new fronting. Why they mouth keep running, I've been up to something. Let me rap real quick. Look, washing that dirt off, they spit, I turn off. Same shit I heard y'all, who learned y'all? Matter of fact, who birthed y'all? I think they curse y'all, like Kershaw. I dodge, I curve y'all. I don't return calls, cause they call at my phone for a favor. I get to it later, this shit's my turn, dog. Not a greyhound, I'm a mastiff with the misfits and the bad kids. Got a vision, dog, and it's massive. Yeah, it's my ball, I ain't passing. Hope Kendall know who the champ is. Got a bone to pick, no snatching. Mark my spot, yeah, I mapped it. Left my paw prints on the canvas. Hey, like, get out and give him that dog. Yeah.